Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss an update to the most recent issue of Production Weekly, which looks like it has confirmed the status of Courtney Cox in relation to her return to Scream 7. And this week's issue also has a very interesting inclusion that, if true, is excellent news for everyone who wants to see one particular legacy character return to the franchise. I'm going to share it all with you right now. Let's go!
Hi everyone, this is Mathieu Kadar, and I'm the Ghostface in the opening scene in Scream 6. And yes, I'm the one who kills Samara Weaving, and you're watching Craven Something Scary.
So quick shout out to Scream News on X, who posted this week's Production Weekly information on Scream 7. Okay, now keep in mind that Production Weekly is the official trade publication of the film industry. It's extremely reliable and credible. Now that's why I felt the need to make this video for you guys today, because of the source of this information being Production Weekly. So first, let's take a look and see what it says in general and regarding the casting potentially of Courtney Cox. So we see Scream 7 Untitled feature film. Now the status we see here is summer 2024. So this confirms, guys, that filming will indeed be taking place this summer. That's what Production Weekly is reporting, summer 2024, which lines up with all of the rumors that have been circulating that they have moved up the filming of Scream 7 to the summer. So we see that here. And then of course you have all the producers. That's not worth really getting into. Radio Silence, yes, they are still listed as producers, but they are not having any creative input, just so you know. All right, they're basically absentee producers. We see James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick as the writers, and I guess the Production Weekly is including James because it's based on a story by James and Guy. That's even on the script that Neve Campbell shared, so that makes sense. And of course, Kevin Williamson, director. Now look at the cast. We've got Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox. She is listed as a confirmed cast member. So this is, I know this rumor has been out for a while. In fact, I did a video on it just not long ago about the rumor that she was going to come back, but nothing official or from a credible source has really been out there, other than I guess Variety obviously is a credible source, but again, they were quoting the rumor that she was coming back. Well, here's Production Weekly officially listing Courtney Cox as a cast member on Scream 7. So there you go. So again, as far as I'm concerned, knowing the credibility of Production Weekly, knowing their the status of what that publication is in the film industry, this is the go-to publication for films and people looking for film work and film information. This is showing them as having Courtney Cox confirmed. So I think this is the absolute best source we've had yet regarding Courtney Cox, the most reliable. And I would, at this point, pretty much bet, if I had to bet, I'm betting all in on Courtney Cox. I already thought she was going to come back anyway. We've talked about that here in the live streams, but I think this confirms it. So there you go. Regarding Courtney Cox, it looks like Production Weekly is confirming her status as being back. Now, that's not all. There's a very intriguing inclusion in this Production Weekly update. Now, it's not there as you see in the cast section. It's just Nev and Courtney. However, if you look at the bottom of the update for Scream 7, it mentions this regarding a key legacy character. So let me pull it up for you. Take a look at this inclusion at the very bottom. This is the last thing it lists in the update. It says, Patrick Dempsey mentioned to reprise his role as Mark Kincaid. Now, the rumor has been out there for quite some time that Patrick, not Mark, that Patrick has been in talks with Spyglass to come back and reprise his role as Mark Kincaid. I know that I really seriously want to see it. I want him back so bad, especially after watching Thanksgiving and what an amazing job he did in that film. It just got me wanting him back more and more for Scream 7. And I know a lot of you that I've spoken with and you've left comments, I know you're in agreement with that as well. You're wanting him back. Well, now what's interesting about this though is it's not listed officially. You see that? Otherwise it would have been up there with Nev and Courtney. But the publication felt it strong enough that they included this little mention at the bottom that said Patrick Dempsey mentioned to reprise his role. So that means someone there, probably on that producer list up there, has informed Production Weekly that he's coming back. So I still can't say, and I don't think any of us can still say, we still can't say this is official confirmation of Patrick Dempsey's return. But what I will say is this: the fact that Production Weekly felt strong enough to include this in this week's update, that to me tells me that whoever makes these updates, whoever did this, they got the word from someone they find very credible. And again, I suspect it's someone at Spyglass that probably told them, hey, off the record, not official, but I'm just going to let you know, that Patrick Dempsey's back. Something like that probably happened. And so they mentioned it like this. So it's not a commitment or confirming it, but they're mentioning it. Patrick Dempsey mentioned to reprise his role as Kincaid. I find that very, very interesting inclusion, one that I've never seen before in the past on Production Weekly. It's something different. So I believe, guys, this inclusion is basically pointing us to what will soon be official, that Patrick's back, that Patrick did sign on. Mark Kincaid will be back in Scream 7. That's my suspicion here. Otherwise, why would they put it in there? They just wouldn't include it. They wouldn't mention it if they didn't think it was a credible point to make here in the update. All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm going to leave it there for now. But I want to know, what do you think about this update in Production Weekly showing Courtney Cox confirmed as a cast member and including that Patrick Dempsey has been mentioned to reprise his role as Mark Kincaid, obviously from someone that they've deemed very credible. So I want to know what your thoughts are. What are your ideas and theories with Mark Kincaid, with Gale Weathers? Please, remember, you've got a voice on this channel. You have a voice to be heard. But the only way I can hear it, and anyone else, is if you leave a comment. So guys, use your voice, let it be heard, let your opinions be heard, your theories. Leave a comment right now in the comment section below so we can discuss it together and have a discussion. Well, that's going to be it for this update, guys. But listen, I will be back soon with more Scream 7 and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.